Hey guys, my name is Shreyas and welcome back to the Bodybuilding India. In this video, we are going to talk about genetics for bodybuilding. Do you have great genetics for bodybuilding? And this will also answer your question whether or not you can compete at the highest level. Okay, so people always you might have questioned yourself looking at in the mirror flexing. Do I have great genetics for bodybuilding? But I'll tell you guys that bodybuilding genetics doesn't mean just the way you look. It is also the way how your body responds to various things. Okay, so first thing is first we are going to discuss about muscle insertions and the shape of your muscles. Okay, bodybuilding shows are not only won by the size and conditioning, it is also won by the way how your muscles are inserted as well as the shape of your muscles as well. Now if you look at the Mr. Olympia winner Phil Heath, okay, he doesn't have the best muscle insertions in the world. Okay, but the shape of the muscles are good. Okay, they look full, and when he flexes his muscles, they look good, okay, compared to the other guys. Now let me talk about a few muscle groups that attract a lot of people. Okay, first is biceps. Now I'm going to use my friend Manesh for biceps because in my opinion he has one of the best biceps that I've seen. And the reason why I'm using this is because when we were in 8th grade, okay, 8th grade, when we are around 15 years old or 15 years old, I guess, he still had 15-inch arms. Okay, that says it all. So genetics is very good in Manish when it comes to biceps. So even when he's flexing and even when he's not flexing, his biceps look thick and good. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, great bicep genetics. And now we'll go to the calves. Now calves, if there is a muscle that is purely based on genetics, then it is calves. Yes, you can grow your calves, but again, to have that look of thick calves, okay, thick lower legs, then it is very important that your insertions are lower. Now in calves there are two parts. Okay, the two main parts are gastrocnemius and soleus. If you clearly see the calves that I'm displaying on the screen, these calves are like crazy. Okay, these calves are crazy. These kinds of calves are not achieved just by weight training. These calves are also based on genetics, so you can clearly see the genetics that these people have when it comes to the calves. Now we say that bodybuilding shows are won from the back. And again, Dorian Yates, okay, he is the 5-time Mr. or 6-time Mr. Olympia, I don't know, but he has won Mr. Olympia multiple times, and one of the main reasons is his back. You can see that his back, okay, the points of insertion and attachment, it is very low, guys. It is very low. So the gap between his glutes and his lower back is very less. Okay, it is like non-existent. So all the gaps are covered in his back, and that is why I feel he has one of the best backs. And even Ronnie Coleman, okay, he also has some crazy back. And the reason he got the big, like, crazy back is he does deadlifts and bent over rows, and he used to train heavy for his back. Okay, not only back, all the muscle groups. So that is how it goes, guys. And Arnold for his chest, when it comes to the mass in the chest, okay, in my opinion, like, when to for our human eyes, right, there is no better chest than Arnold. It is full, it is completely full. But at the same time, his friend, his training partner Franco Colombo, also had great chest. These are the two types of chest that are really good, because Franco Colombo has that cut. Okay, not many people can showcase that cut in the upper and lower chest. Okay, the gap in the upper and lower chest, because one is their body fat doesn't go low enough, but second is genetics. Okay, again, some things are purely based on genetics, guys. You can't change some things. Again, the upper chest development in Franco Colombo is crazy. Okay, even you take steroids or not, the current bodybuilders are taking lots of steroids. Kai Green is taking a lot of steroids, but he doesn't have that chest genetics. Okay, so that is what I'm saying, guys. And Kai Green bench presses 405 pounds for around 185 kgs, that is for bench press on incline, but still he doesn't have that great upper chest or even the whole chest in general. And yeah, guys, that is what I'm talking about. These are the types of insertions and attachments, or the way your muscles should look like and the shape of the muscles. You can't change all this by training. Okay, you can just increase the size of the muscle. You can't change the shape and the insertions of the muscle. So these are the few examples for like crazy genetics when it comes to muscles. And when it comes to abs also, guys, even for the abs, there is something called perfect abs. YouTuber Matt August, okay, Okay, now you guys will tell Matt August is not natural, but so many people look at Ronnie Coleman's abs when he was the Mr. Olympia. His abs sucked, okay, and that was genetics. It's not only the reason. It's not that he didn't train them. His genetics sucked for abs, but Matt August has the perfect midsection in my opinion. They are full, they are thick, they are chunky, and this is not only because of training the abs. This is also based on genetics. Okay, you will see a lot of skinny guys with what crazy ab genetics. Okay, even though they don't have the crazy genetics for other body parts, ab genetics are crazy. Okay, so these are the things that when you talk about the body parts, this is how the genetics will be. Okay, so this is what superior genetics for the muscle groups and insertions. Okay, now metabolism. Now you might have heard about body types, ectomorph, endomorph and mesomorph. In my opinion, again, we should not consider all these things body parts when it comes to elite bodybuilding, because a person with crazy genetics will have metabolism good enough for him to eat good amount of food and let him gain weight as well as lose weight easily. So what happens is, in my case actually, when I have to cut down my calories drastically because of my sad metabolism. Now people will tell you can do this and that to improve your metabolism, but how much? Okay, that is not good enough. But some people, now I'll be using the example of Yash Sharma has a YouTube channel called Fab Fitness. You can check it out. But this guy, I have trained this guy for 8 to 10 weeks, okay, for his contest. This guy went from 80 to 72 kgs, I guess, in around 9 to 10 weeks, and I am 100% sure he didn't lose any muscle. This guy has and now again his weight is 81, I guess. So the metabolism should be such that your body allows you to gain weight easily as well as lose weight easily. Okay, this can help you in a lot of ways. I'll tell you how. Cardio. Now when you are dieting, you will be concentrating on weight training as well, but we all know that low intensity cardio is good for burning fat, but at the same time, for around, if you do the same thing for 10, 12, 15 weeks, low intensity cardio can actually cause more muscle mass damage or muscle mass loss than high intensity cardio. Okay, so low intensity cardio is good for burning fat, but in the long run, high intensity interval training is good. But when you're weight training, what happens is, if you do high intensity interval training as well as weight training, the chances of you losing muscle is also there, because you will be depleted of glycogen and then all protein breakdown will take place. So you have to be very careful. But if you have very good metabolism, then you need not do a lot of cardio. This my buddy Yash Sharma didn't do a lot of cardio. Yes, he did cardio, but not a lot of cardio when if you compare with someone like me. So metabolism also plays a very important role. But when he's bulking, he can still gain a lot of weight and not look fat. Okay, so that is the next point we are going to talk about. The reason why not the next point, the same point, the metabolism, guys. Even though he's eating around 2.6 2.8 thousand calories, he is not gaining a lot of fat because his metabolism is fast, but he's still gaining weight and not putting a lot of fat on. So this kind of metabolism genetics is also very important. You shouldn't have so fast such a fast metabolism that it becomes very hard for you to put on weight. If you don't put on weight, it is 100% sure you're not going to put on muscle weight as well. Okay, then if your metabolism is so slow that it becomes easy to gain weight but very hard to lose weight. So you should not be at either extremes. You should be in the center where your body allows you to burn fat and build muscle as well. Now, fat deposition areas. This is not actually essential for bodybuilding, but when it comes to clicking photos, looking good for the internet, this is very important. Okay, so now for example, a guy like me, I tend to hold more fat in my abdomen area, okay, over my abs, but I don't hold a lot of fat in my arms and all these things. So you will not see me posing shirtless all the time throughout the year, but you will see me flexing my biceps, right? But there are some people who don't hold fat in their abdomen area, but they hold fat in such areas that are not visible all the time. For example, your inner thighs, okay, and your glutes, okay. These people tend to hold fat in such areas, but their midsection remains tight. They don't put on a lot of fat over there. So what happens is they can click a lot of pictures, they can look good for the internet, and they can show the people that I'm ripped here around. So even though their body fat is over 12-13%, but they're not holding a lot of fat in their abs. The reason is their fat deposition genetics also matters. Now your body deposits fat in different areas, right? Different for different people, but some people with great genetics will have that. Okay, so these 3 points are very essential in my opinion, guys. Your muscle insertions and your metabolism, as well as the way you deposit fat, especially when it comes to the internet. This is 2016 and people are worried about getting maximum likes on all social media networks, and having this kind of genetics will actually help you guys. Now I'm not making excuses, but what is right is right. If you have crazy genetics for metabolism, you can stay lean year round. I was not eating a lot of calories until the end of my bulk. I might have eaten maximum 3200 calories, but then I had to increase it and increase it and increase it, because I stopped gaining weight, because it is quite common. Okay, but even though I eat 2500 calories, my body doesn't lose a lot of weight. So that is what I'm saying, guys. I am a person with average genetics. I can show you many people with great genetics as well. But okay, now you'll tell, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But what if a person with talent works hard? Okay, so in bodybuilding is purely a genetic based sport, guys. One of the reasons why I'm not competing in any shows is not because I can't diet down. I can diet down if it's something serious, but I will not compete for the next 4-5 years, guys. This is purely my thing, because I feel that if I go to a show, I want to do very well, and in my current situation or my current look of my physique, I don't think I have that physique to go on a stage and compete with these roided people who might have great genetics as well. So that is the video, guys. Hope you got the point about what a guy with great genetics is. If you have any pointers, do let me know in the comments box down below. And yes, guys, it's a bad time for Manchester United now, but we will be back. So you know what Manchester United can do. So don't comment about Manchester United in the comments box down below, and thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back again. Train hard, stay fit, peace.